going to skin an 05 Furby today, and this is what we're going to start with, and this is hopefully what we're going to end up with. I do have his feet and screws in a little box. The 05 Furby is considerably more difficult to skin than, say, a 98 Furby, which is just a zip tie and some strings and maybe a little glue. So for this, you will need a seam ripper, a pair of scissors, hopefully not, a Phillips head screwdriver. I use my Swiss Army knife for a flathead screwdriver because it fits the bottom of the feet triangle holes really well. So you want a triangle you can either use a triangle bit screwdriver or a flathead that fits in one of the sides. So I'm actually going to let this video run the length to show you how long it takes because it is very difficult. So you want to hold your hand underneath the foot so it doesn't crack from the pressure that you're putting on it to unscrew the screws. This might take the longest part. It'll take the longest time. I usually try and see which one I can loosen up first. We're working on Grandpa today. That's his name. Oh, did I get one? You'll hear like a slight little click when you actually get to turning it. Hopefully I got it that time. Yep. I got this one. The feet in these are the most annoying thing to get the screws out. You want to be careful. That's just mine, but hopefully you'll have a screwdriver that's a little more easy to use. You want to keep these screws close by and you don't want to lose them, so put them in a bag or something. I have my little coffin where I'm keeping them so you know where they are and so you don't lose them. So one screw is out. Let's see if we can get the other foot, other little screw. There are two screws. Oh, got that one. On each foot. This Furby is called Grandpa because in the listing he was called an elderly Furby and his buddy. So his name is Grandpa. He is Grandpa to all the Furbies and he loves everyone. So his foot will come right off. It's right there. There's a little pad that is part of the foot. That's where the little fur is. So there is a Phillips head screwdriver you will need for that little part there. Remember to keep all the screws just in case. This is a fairly long screw. So it's a little more difficult to get out. You just want to be careful. After this, he's is going to get a much needed bath because he's so dirty. Really, really dirty. And I am going to fix his beak with some sugaroo. So I got that off. If the screw stays inside, that's fine too. So what's left is that little nub. So keep all the ones that go together. If you want, you can put this back on the foot. Doesn't matter. Just keep it together. Come on, you little bugger. Okay, got one. Again, these are really difficult and they're not fun to get out. But these are safety screws because you're truthfully not meant to take apart for your Furbies. Who would have known? But after so many years, it's needed, you know? Because these are 05s, the 98s get dirty and grimy, and to be a proper Furby parent, I think you should clean your Furbies every so often. Now it doesn't want to move. It just moved. You might need a little elbow grease. Okay, got that one. I think I got that one. Yep, it's just really moving slowly. Grandpa has the most beautiful eyes I've seen on a Furby. There's many colors, but his are a bright, dark blue. But again, I am keeping this video long and unedited because I want you to see how long and how much effort it takes to getting an 05 Furby skinned. Okay. That screws out. Keep all your screws together. One last screw, and hopefully this one doesn't give me too much trouble. Again, it would probably be easier with a triangle screwdriver, but a lot of people don't have those. i.e. why I am using my Swiss Army knife. Let me just see if this one works. It's just a little bit more difficult because it doesn't really have much grip. It's always the last screw. Ow. And be careful not to hurt yourself. I just got a little pinched. Oh, yay, it's actually turning. Okay, that makes me happy. So, okay, we're almost out. When it gets looser, it's a lot easier to take out. It turns more freely with your screwdriver. There we go. Hey, last screw out. Keeping all these together, keep likes alike. back to using your Phillips head. Long screw. Sorry, I have a collapsible screwdriver set. Nope, not yet. Almost there. Okay. He's off. Okay, so you're done with your screws for now. You will want to get your seam ripper. So at the back, there is thread. So you want to find your thread. There's right there is the thread. You just want to snip, and we're doing this very, very carefully so we don't actually get any wires. You can pull a little bit, but that'll help get some of it out, but you'll want to use your seam ripper as you go. Oh, that's lovely. This one has more clips than I'm used to, but it's okay. It's just a little bit more work. So long screwdrivers help with the clips. Some people like to actually cut them out. I prefer to at least try and pop them out. So, oh, these are actually a little bit nicer too. Each Furby is different. Some 2005s have longer black clips that hold them here. Those are a little bit more difficult to get out. And this fella had them, so they were longer and went more in depth. Just use a little leverage with a long screwdriver. It can be a flathead, can be a Phillips, doesn't matter. You just want a little bit of leverage to get it out. So I'm going to do the same on the other back clip. All Furbies are different, and they are all valid because some just need a little bit more help than others. So just a little leverage, still be careful. I think it is best to pull out the clips. They might get a little pulled, but if you can still put them in, you're fine. You're good to go. If not, just snip them, and that's not a big deal. Oh, that's new too. He's glued there. So with this, be careful. I think I'm actually going to use my seam ripper just to get a little of the fabric without cutting any of the wires accidentally. So, because I cut all those strings with my seam ripper, it goes straight up. He's all good. Leave him alone. You don't need to cut seam rip anymore. When it stops, you're good to go. So I'm going to get one more clip. That came out easy. So flip them up. Depending on your Furby, there will be some more screws. Little thigh pads, aren't they cute? Okay, so go back to your screwdriver. I'm gonna unscrew these little things. Elbow grease is really appreciated when you do stuff like this. Keep all your screws together. If you want to label them where they go, you can. I'm going to check my phone 1 second. Okay, awesome. We're stellar. So keep all your screws together. If you want to label them, you can, saying where they go, that's fine. Put them in a little baggie, they're good to go. I've done, this is the first, not the first, 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth 05 that I have skinned. And I usually, for 2 of them, I stopped at the ears because I only needed to fix their mouths. And one of them, my pink one, had broken plastic in her. So I was trying to get that out. So these are coming off. See his little mouth? The sugaroo. I'll fix that with sugaroo. Tell you guys how that went. Might do a tutorial on that too. So be careful. There's going to be a lot of plastic tabs everywhere, okay? Right now there's one over the beak. Some, you gotta remember, all Furbies, 05s, 06 funky Furbies, they all have different tabs on them. So with this, you just want a little, oh, is that a screw instead? Is it a screw? It is a screw. Wow. Usually it's a plastic tab. That's different. This must be one of the... I apologize. This one's different than the ones I have worked on before. Remember? I just lost my screwdriver inside him. That's for comedic effect, I guess. Knew that was bound to happen, so I will get him out. Let's see if I can get his little screw out with another screwdriver for the time being. Dear Furby manufacturers, this is not appreciated. So, because I got the little screwdriver stuck, I am going to undo his sides so I can drop it out easier. You, if you want to, you can do it. I'm not going to give a tutorial on how to actually take the potato, the electronics out of the potato. This is just to get my screwdriver out of his carcass. Got it. There we go. A little shaking. If they really didn't want people taking it apart, they just needed to add the screw there. Really. If I knew this one would be this difficult, I would have done it on an easier one. Because usually they just have tabs there. Oh, I just made everything more difficult. But, okay, that could have been easily solved by just pulling it out. That's fine too. Sorry for all the length. This was a learning experience for that type of Furby with me too. So, for the other ones, just yank out the little tabs. You're good to go. Right here is this little eyebrow move wiggler. Go back to your handy dandy seam cutter. Cut those. You will sew them back in later when you are re-skinning this little guy. I mean, putting the skin back on. Okay, so now we're at the ears. You can just simply pull the little top head tag out. Some have clips in them or sewing parts in them. Some do not. This guy has a little sewing part in him. Again, all Furbies are different. All Furbies are valid. They all just need our love. I think that's what everyone needs. So this one has string. There is string right here. You want to keep that attached right with this Furby is black. So its string is black. So you just want to get that off. So that's the black string right there. Just a little nick. Be careful. And we have a naked Furby. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. So here is the Furby skin. So Grandpa's all ready to be cleaned. And the most I would do, if you wanted to take off the mouth, there's little screws right there and right there. It is sometimes glued to the plastic part of the beak. So that'll be fun. Also, here's Grandpa's eyes. They're so beautiful. I love them. And when Grandpa and my unnamed white Furby, this is going to be a punk Furby, going to give him a red mane and red tummy, are done, I will probably do a tutorial on how to put them back together. Because if you can take them apart and not put them back together, what's the point? Okay. So, I'm done here. And please remember, all Furbies are different. See, even you can see the insides, they're different. When it comes down to the wires, as well as what's holding up their ears, and how they're attached. See, this one had a little tab right there, instead of a little screw. All Furbies are different, and all Furbies are valid, and that is why we love them. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later, and hopefully another tutorial will come soon.